Please stand. Hats and hoods off. Face the flag. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we are ready to get started. So we have fifth grade here behind us, and they have a performance for us today. So I need everybody's attention, good listening skills. They've been working really hard to prepare for this.
This month's character trait is responsibility. Responsibility means you do the things you are supposed to do and accept the results of your actions.
Nothing will ever change while you point the finger of blame. Out of responsibility comes possibility. Lisa Villaprosa.
There are two primary choices in life: to accept conditions as they exist or accept responsibility for changing them. Dennis Waitley.
The time is always right to do what is right. Martin Luther King Jr.
So, I just wanted to say I'm so proud of fifth grade because we learned at the very last minute that we weren't going to have any music for the performance. Mr. Hawthorne was sick and we just didn't have any practices. So, when I spoke with them, they decided that yes, they were going to do a performance and they could perform something that they learned last year. It's a really fun song, and I'm proud of them for the responsibility they took in picking it and doing it and executing it. So we are going to sing you the donkey song.
Ting-a-lay-o, come little donkey, come. Ting-a-lay-o, come little donkey, come. My donkey walk, my donkey talk, my donkey eat with a knife and fork. My donkey walk, my donkey talk, my donkey eat with a knife and fork. Ting-a-lay-o, come little donkey, come. Ting-a-lay-o, come little donkey, come. My donkey walk, my donkey talk, my donkey eat with a knife and fork. My donkey walk, my donkey talk, my donkey eat with a knife and fork.
Give them all a big round of applause, please. They truly did that on their own. Good work. Thank you. All right, we are going to start with the honor roll certificate. So the honor roll certificate is something new that we're doing this year, and we give it to students that are showing improvement in certain areas. We want to honor your hard work that you've been working at, whatever goal you've set. So every teacher has a different spin to the award. So we're going to read those names.
All right, first in Miss Mann's class, Mia. Mia, come on up.
Remember, you're going to come on up, get your certificate, and line up here for the photo op.
In Miss G's class, Evelyn. Congratulations. In Miss Sanchez's class, Puyang. In Miss Han's class, Elias. In Miss Skywalker's class, Julian. In Miss Young's class, Emily. In Miss West's class, Tadiq. In Miss Arnson's class, Leo. Leo, come on up. In Miss Aitchen's class, Lillian. In Miss Lowry's class, Arik. And in Miss Sue Parker's class, Finn. And that is our group of primary on a roll. Good job, guys.
rest.
In Mr. Galandian's class, 3rd grade, Anya. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry.
Jeanette.
Jeanette.
Anya, you'll come later. Jeanette, come on up. She's absent.
In Miss Lau's class, Bella. In Miss Agamunian's class, Boden. In Miss Gregorian's class, Mike. In Mr. Heine's class, Leon. In my class, Erna. She's coming. In Mr. Saichi's class, Leah. Mr. Hamos' class, Daniel. In Miss Sondergaard's class, Armand. In Mrs. Roberts and Miss Alexa's class, Ariel. Ariel, come on up. And Miss Kim has an on the roll as well. Miss Kim has named Strider. Strider, come on up.
So this is something new. Miss Kim and the yard duty staff are going to give out honor roll certificates too for people that are showing improvement on their playground behavior or if they're doing something special. So Strider's been helping with the recycling lunch program every day. So he just got an award from Miss Kim and all the yard duty assistants for helping for the recycling. Give everybody a big round of applause, please. Congratulations. You guys can go sit down. We are doing the Golden Oaks for responsibility.
In Miss Mann's, TK, Vim. Come on up. In Miss G's class, Aaliyah. In Miss Sanchez's class, Cassie. Is it Cassie? In Miss Hahn's class, Charlotte. In Miss Skywalker's, Samina. In Miss Young's class, Antronik. In Miss West's class, Aubrey. In Miss Arnston's 1 and 2, Emma. In Miss Aiton's class, Harlow. In Miss Lowe's class, Edvard. In Miss Sue Parker's, Georgia. And those are our primary Golden Oak winners for responsibility. Congratulations, guys. In Mr. Glandian's class, Anya. In Miss Lau's class, Adik. In Miss Agamonian's class, Sigmund. In Miss Gregorian's class, Aurora. In Mr. Heine's class, Isla. In Mrs. Nichols' class, Sophia. Sophia V. In Mr. Saichi's class, Nicholas. In Mr. Hamo's class, Arthur. In Miss Sondergaard, Jusana. In Mrs. Roberts and Miss Alexa's class, Sequoia. And those are our upper grade winners for responsibility. Congratulations.
So this month and for the months moving forward, the Golden Oak certificates have a little gift, like Panda Express sent us I think it's a free kids meal. So make sure you give that to your parents, so when you go to Panda Express, you can get a free meal for all your hard work. All right, last but not least of the awards, we have Play with the Principal. Play with the Principal is part of our PBIS program. And you all get green tickets, and your teachers have a system of choosing who's going to play with me. So the Play with the Principal for this month is going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 28th. So it will be for this month and for last month. So it's the August and September winners will come tomorrow for Play with the Principal. All right, and the names are from Miss Mann's class, Rianch. You're just going to stand up from your seat. From Miss G's class, Vyacheslav. From Miss Sanchez's class, Cameron. From Miss Young's class, Cassiani. From Miss West's class, Ellen. From Miss Arnston's class, Gleb. From Miss Otten's class, Ksenia. From Miss Lowey's class, Emily. From Mr. Glandian's class, Gregory. From Miss Lau's class, Samuel. From Miss Gregorian's class, Marnie and Narine. From Mr. Heine's class, James Marshall. From Miss Nichols' class, Adriana and Aiden. From Mr. Saichi's class, Sophie. From Mr. Hamo's class, Thomas. From Miss Sondergaard's class, Mila. And from Miss Roberts and Miss Alexa, Evan. Give them a big round of applause, please. Thank you. Alrighty, now we have some parent announcements from our parent group. I want to say this every day that I have parents here with us. Without our parent groups, a lot of what we have going on here would not be possible. They do a lot for us. So if you're in the audience and you think, oh, I have some time to spare, I have some, at an event, you have some time to spare, you want to come to the meetings for any of the parent groups, please come join us, because without our parents, our community would not be whole. So please come join, help us do anything you can to support our parent organizations. We'll start with PTA. We have an announcement for Art Week. Ms. Repetto is coming up to talk to you about Art Week.
Good morning, Glen Oaks. One more time. Good morning, Glen Oaks. I'm here to talk to you about the National PTA art contest called Reflections. So I have a couple questions for you this morning. How many of you like to draw? Fantastic. Okay, how many of you like to dance? Good. How many of you like to make music? Good. How about write stories? Write stories? How about take pictures? Okay, fantastic. Last one. How many of you like to make movies? That's fantastic. So all these things are things that we can do to make art. Did you know that art can be any of those things? So I want to encourage each of you to create something brand new. A song, a drawing, a dance, a short story, a photograph, or a film around this year's Reflections theme. I am hopeful because Entries are due October 24th, and we will have an art show for our Glen Oaks community on October 26th. Parents and teachers, I'm talking directly to you now. Please encourage your children and students to experiment and try something new. Submit an original creation to Reflections. This is an important opportunity for growth through experimentation, and the competition aspect is secondary to the learning gains through art education. We had some amazing entries last year, and a number of our Glen Oaks students were recognized at the council and state level. So please keep an eye out for upcoming communications about Art Week and Reflections. Thank you.
Students, so what Ms. Repetto just said is that we had some students that went to, we had the school competition, then they went to the district competition, then they went to the state of California competition. So we can do it again this year, right? We have some amazing artists out there, so we hope that you participate. Foundation is up next, and their announcement is just that they have a meeting on Monday, October 9th. If you would like to participate, it'll be here in person in the auditorium. We've gotten some new parents at all of our parent organizations, which is exciting, because we can't do all the work on our own. So come on over to their meeting if you can. And then Jedi, I believe you have an announcement, right? No? Yeah? Movie night? You want me to say? Okay, so, I don't remember the date. October. Okay, so Jedi has a movie night coming. Who's heard of the movie Coco? Right? So you can come to school, watch Coco in our auditorium with your friends, with your blankets, with your sleeping bags, with a chair. Come, we're gonna have a movie night on October 6th to watch Coco in celebration of Latin American Heritage Month. All right. And we are almost done. 6th grade, do you remember who you were when you came up here last month and sang the school song? If you came up here and sang the school song last month, can you please come join me? Students, I'm going to ask you all to please stand up. And what's really fun is that I've been hearing some of you, all of you in the audience, I believe, learn the school song with Mr. Hawthorne. So I think that almost all of you might know some of the words to the song, and I'm really excited to hear all of you sing. So students in the audience, they're not just the ones singing, you should be singing with them. Are we ready?
We love Glen Oaks School, teaching truth and rights. With our colors flying, we will cheer the green and white. Rah, rah, rah! Friends will remember, and our teachers too. Learning with us will be our quest. Our Glen Oaks we sing to you. Thank you.
All right, stay standing. We're almost done. Just stay standing. I want to say thank you to everyone, and I'm going to try something from this thing we learned last year called Capturing Kids' Hearts. I'm launching you for the day, and I'm going to repeat. Stand up. We're almost done. I'm going to repeat what one of our friends just read to you. The time is always right to do what is right. Okay, I want everyone to think about that. The time is always right to do what is right. And think about that throughout your day-to-day. Please turn to your teachers and thank them for all that they do for you. Thank you. All right, and wait for your teacher to tell you what's next. Thank you for coming, everyone, and congratulations to all the winners. Those of you that got the Golden Oak, I'll meet you up there in a minute to take photos, and then coffee with the principal in the auditorium right after. Coffee with the principal in the auditorium.